Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a rating your Doomstack video covering Zhatan the Black, where we've got a Bull Centaur Torok Doomstack. Now, in my opinion, this is the best Doomstack to build for Zhatan the Black, to utilize his skills, because he provides just a generic buff for all units in his army. And in my opinion, providing it to the Bull Centaur Torok is giving the most value to him. Now, I've had a number of people sent in a Bull Centaur Torok Doomstack, and I've pretty much rejected them all up until now because they've usually had some like absurd number of wizards attached to them, and I just wanted to see loads of Bull Centaur Toroks, and that's what we're seeing here. These guys have loads of equipment, they're highly leveled up, and we're going up against the dwarfs. So they've got 3 full stacks almost coming at us. Quite a few units that the Bull Centaurs aren't going to be able to handle very well, which is usually a good test for it. And we'll just see how well it goes. This should be a very easy Doomstack to use. So one of the things that makes this Doomstack work so well, in my opinion, without even firstly seeing it, is that Zhatan the Black is on a Lamassu mount, which means he's going to be able to strip all the enemies that are nearby of their magical attacks. Not that there's going to be that many in this situation here, but he'll be able to strip away from Thorgrim at least. Now, while the Toroks don't tend to have like 80% physical resistance, they do tend to have some physical resistance, so it definitely helps them out. And also because you can create your entire army and just like make it really tight, you can provide the debuff for everyone quite easily, rather than having a bunch of units that take up a lot of space and only really stripping the magic from a little bit of area. Now you could put the Demon Smith Sorcerer on a Lamassu as well, but I don't think we need to. This guy here is just here for campaign movement range, really, so I'm just going to put him away. Just put him up here. We will let the enemy reinforcements come in. I'll let them come in. Now, in this battle, I'm not going to use the Demon Smith Sorcerer of Hashut, but I completely agree that that was a good call. These guys here, they don't have flaming attacks by default, so I don't need to use Ash Storm, so I'm just going to keep them out of it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say that, if you use a, oh no, they've all got flaming attacks now. Where are they getting that from? Ever Burning Light, that's where they're getting it from. Okay. Okay, well I guess using Ash Storm would be good then. They'll be fine without it. I'm curious if you've given them all, oh my god, they're almost all level 50, that life sword that gives them regen. Because that's pretty good for them. Let's see the only way they're going to get it, short of stealing a life wizard. No, I don't think they do. Plus it does take a while to get 17 of them. He's got regeneration by default. So like I said, I'm just going to wait for them to get organized. It should be on very hard battle difficulty, right? Yep, no problem there. Not going to use any army abilities. I thought it'd be a bit stronger in auto-resolve, given that it's a hero spam army. Let's just put these down here. But yeah, normally you would use the Flames of Asgore in the clump that these guys create. But I'm not going to do it. Let these guys here just do it on their own. But if you've ever gone up against just even one Bull Centaur Torok, you'll know that they're really tough. Even at like rank 1. And also their trait definitely varies a degree. Oh, that's right, we've got these banners as well. So we've got the... Oh, you don't have the Contempt one? Oh, that's a shame. That would have been good for extra physical resistance. Oh, they've all got Guardian, so... Well, some of them have Guardian, so they're getting that physical resistance. So yeah, the extra stripping away the magic attack is good. But yeah, extra physical resistance banner would have been good here. Oh well. Just waiting for these guys to come in. Must have Lightning Strike. In fact, it might be better for him to land in amongst these guys. Get in the middle of it. Because, yeah, they'll definitely try to shoot him. What's his missile resistance? It's okay. Just let him get organized. You wouldn't normally do this, obviously, but we're giving them a little bit of an advantage just because I think we're going to absolutely wreck them. Alright, let's get going. That's it. Zhatan's in the middle there. Good. Not too fast, not too slow. Just right. And we're going to go straight for Thorgrim. As a wrecking bull. Yep, we got loads of items here. Pop this down. Good, they killed Thorgrim super quick, and he's level 50 as well. Not taking any serious damage there. And then these sort of single entity armies, it's pretty easy to get all their missile units to clump up and just smash them really quick. I'm not going to use any of these abilities. Simply because I just don't feel like I need to. Okay, they're actually sending guys over here. Alright, just get these guys off the battlefield. They need to focus on my Taurox. This is just... I totally agree with having these guys in the army. I just don't need to use them. We all know how good spellcasting can be. Okay, might be a good idea for Zhatan to fly up and deal with... No, just stay here, because if you try to pin them down, unless you're super quick, they just fly away. Good, slaughtering these dwarves like it's nothing. Okay, now they don't have to focus on over there. Just turn the balance of power really quick. They've already killed nearly 1,000 of them without using any spell casting. What are you doing? Get over here. So what kind of missile resistance we're looking at as well? Pretty high. Good amounts of ward save. It's really important with this kind of hero Doomstack to keep them together. They just fight so much better. While you do get shot a fair bit, you can see it's really not doing anything to us. And it keeps the damage quite evenly spread out. Massive damage for a hero unit, over 1,000. In fact, I'm not even sure the last time I saw a hero unit have 1,000 damage in melee. I wonder if he's got that item that provides the physical resistance for the entire army. I didn't actually check. I'll have a look after the battle. Because I'm just wondering right now. This is obviously foregone conclusion. We're easily going to win. But I'm just wondering how close to max potential have we reached here. Because I'm getting a feeling that it's not at its max potential. Which is fine. Yep, all their bombs, they're just doing nothing. Oh, that reminds me as well. The brimstone guns, they do flaming attacks. So we've got a lot of fire resistance, so that's not going to really do anything. I don't think we're regenerating. Oh no, this one here is regenerating. Right, this one does have the Lifebane sword thing. Right, he does actually have it on quite a few of them. But he doesn't have it on this one, which is why it's slowly taking damage. Right. Very easy army to use. Really, really easy. Stupidly strong. Speed up a little bit. Could definitely have sped things up if we had used the Flame of Asgore a couple of times. It's kind of weird how much Winds of Magic potential that the Chaos Dwarves have, and the fact that no other race in the game has even close to the amount of potential they've got. Yep, no issues here. We got the gist of this. Stupidly strong. All their missile units here shooting. Look, even their guns, just not really doing that much damage. Alright, they've still got a few units of reinforcements to come in. Maybe I'll just use this to finish it off quickly. We got the gist of it. We got that. Just be done with it. See, I don't usually use the army abilities just because we want to test it out, but yeah, they can easily have handled 4 full stacks. Not a problem. I don't even have to do a good job for these guys to absolutely dominate. Someone got left behind. There we go. Cool. Super easy. Close Vic. Oh, probably because they withdrew some units. Yeah. So what you can do is if you're going to fight multiple battles in any given turn, you can switch the Lifebane weapon. Oh, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but the one that provides regen for the unit. Switch them around to damaged ones so they can go into combat and heal. Because getting one of those weapons for every single one of the units, that is extremely tedious. You can fuse items to get it. But, yeah, it's just very tedious to get that many. Alright, let's have a look here. Just wanted to have a look to see if he had that item on that I was looking. Oh, it's their turn. Oh, I don't. Okay, I was just wondering if they're going to make another attack, but they're not. Doesn't matter, I don't need to send it back. So yeah, he definitely could have used an Oath of Contempt item. That would have made a bit of a difference. It would have taken a little bit less damage. So it would have made it even stronger. And of course, you only need one of that for the... Well, actually, you can only make use of one of it. But I think that's an item that you can only get from the Tower of Zar. Once every few turns, you get a chance of getting it. So you could go 100 turns into a campaign and not even get a single one. And I've seen that happen. But that is a really good banner. One of the best in the game. So let's have a quick look. So I'm looking at... Okay, there it is, yeah. The Healing Salve of Alea, that's what I was looking for. He did have it. Physical resistance 10%, all units in the army. The other thing I'm looking for is, do you have the Oath of Contempt? it doesn't look like it. It's usually, yeah, you got multiple standards of Tsar. So you just kind of got unlucky with that. You just didn't get one yet. And then in terms of equipment here, yeah, so you've got the Obsidian Blade. Life Bane Blade, yeah, that one there. Providing passive ability, regen while in melee. Essentially the Hunger. So a really good ability, that one. And not that many actually have it, it seems. Some do. But the ones that didn't have it weren't getting healed in that battle. And we walked out of it virtually unscathed. And then the wizard here, what's his trait? Cool, that doesn't really matter. And this one here. Yep, that's fine. Didn't even need them in the battle. Okay, in terms of rating this. The biggest problem with building this Doomstack is, of course, getting the capacity for the Bull Centaur Taurox. Now, I believe it's at tier 3 that you would increase capacity. Let me just confirm that. So, yeah, at tier 3, that's where you increase the capacity for Bull Centaur units. So getting a full stack of this is not something you'll do in the early stages of the campaign. Now, the great thing about Zhatan the Black is that you can really just have anything in his army while you're trying to build this up. But it really comes down to this one here that's providing the buffs. Armor 15, leadership +5, extra melee defense for Lord's army. That's basically it. No other Lord is really able to provide any other benefits to it. It's not significant, but I think that that's the unit that provides the most value out of Zhatan the Black. But it's entirely up to you what you want to do with Zhatan, because he is sort of like a blank canvas. You can just do with him whatever you want. But in my opinion, this is the strongest build for him. But it's excessive. You don't need to go this far. So in terms of convenience, it's a little bit on the low side. Just getting this many units. It's not overly expensive to recruit as well, to maintain. So that's not an issue whatsoever, because there's no supply lines with Chaos Dwarves. In terms of ease of use, stupidly easy to use. Just click and win, basically. Just make sure they're not getting blasted by organ guns, and you should be fine. And in terms of power, essentially top marks for it. This will take on any army that you go up against, endgame crisis or not. And in fact, it'll probably even take out most other hero Doomstacks if you were ever to encounter one. But in all my time playing Total War Warhammer 3, I have never seen the AI create a hero Doomstack, so it's not something you should worry about. But if it ever did happen, my god, you should be bloody worried. But I've never seen it happen. Overall, really glad that this guy sent it in. I've rejected so many of these Doomstacks because it wasn't exactly what I wanted to see, but this guy sent in exactly what I wanted to see. And I think it worked really well. It basically met my expectations, because I knew this would be a super powerful army, because this unit's so fantastic. Anyway, that's the end of this one here, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this. Obviously, you don't have to use Doomstacks if you don't want to. This is just something for you to aim towards in your later stages of the campaign, because you would have well since obtained close or even long campaign victories. It gives you something to do when the game starts to become ridiculously easy, which happens very early on in Warhammer 3. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys. Bye.